So today on the soundtrack of our lives, we are doing the fandom news for October, which is very exciting. And I'm gonna have the other person on the on this recording introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Gabby, and I've been the audio editor assistant since April for the soundtrack of our lives.
Yay! So this month's theme is all about Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. So I don't know why, it just is. So I have a lot of feelings about Halloween music. Do you have a favorite Halloween song?
I don't know about like specifically Halloween, because I feel like compared to Christmas, there's like
Hmm.
not as
Yeah.
many specifically Halloween songs.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like that because I feel like there can be, it doesn't necessarily have to be about the holiday, but like just like a fall song could count as a Halloween song.
Yeah,
So I feel like more artists need to write fall songs so that we can use them for Halloween.
yeah. I feel like probably like Taylor Swift with like Evermore and like the
Yeah,
floor. Those I feel like those really say fall.
yeah. I'm very particular with my Halloween music. I very back to basics, back to like, the original songs. I'm gonna pull up. I have a Halloween playlist and it has it doesn't have that many songs. I have Ghostbusters, Thriller, Spooky Scary Skeletons, This Is Halloween, Monster Mash, I Put a Spell on You, Goo Goo Muck, I Want Candy, and Witch Doctor. And those are like my Halloween songs.
Yeah, that's a pretty good list. I mean, this is Halloween, and Ghostbusters is a good one.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. And then Thriller, like that always makes me think of Halloween,
Right.
especially like I remember like the Party City commercials growing up.
Yep.
Like, always made
Yep.
me think of that.
And the music video too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, and then I was looking on the I'm gonna pull it up on my phone again on the like the Spotify does, like they do a Halloween party mix, and I'm like, these not all of these songs, like Bloody Mary by Lady Gaga. I'm like, I wouldn't say that's a Halloween song in my mind. Or Unholy by Sam Smith.
Yeah, that doesn't really say Halloween to me.
I'm like or Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. I'm like, these are not Halloween songs. They're party songs, but not Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that playlist because it's not Halloween enough for me.
Yeah.
What do you listen to around Halloween time?
Not really like any kind of different music, probably just like the same music like all year round. And then
Yeah.
probably like once November hits, then I switch to Christmas. So probably like not much up until Halloween, and then I change.
Yeah, there's a lot of Christmas music. Like, in my opinion, too much.
Yeah.
I understand that there's more Christmas music, but I feel like it's such a complicated topic because Christmas is a religion, like, is a religious holiday, but Halloween is not. So I'm like, why isn't there more music for Halloween when it's less religious? I mean, I guess it's kind of religious depending on how you celebrate it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Christmas music is like catchier. I don't know. I guess it's just easier to write.
But also, like, there's so many more themes and so much more that people like put into Christmas music that isn't Christmas. Like, a nice, like, a snowy day, like, oh, that's fun, like, things like that. I'm like, well, why can't you do that about Halloween, like a crisp fall morning,
Yeah.
or like a song about pumpkin flavored things?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess more artists need
It
to start
baffles
doing it
me.
then. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna see if there's a list of top Halloween songs. Jesus, these are a lot of songs. I don't want the 99. I want like the top 10 Halloween songs. Okay, Smooth Radio did a top 10 greatest and scariest Halloween songs of all time ranked. So I don't know all of these songs, but I will put them out there anyway in case you or anyone listening knows them. So number 10, they're saying is Witchy Woman by the Eagles. Number 9 is Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield. According to this, it was used in the soundtrack to The Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
I could see that. Number 8 is This Is Halloween by Danny Elfman. Yeah, that one's kind of taken on a life of its own.
Yeah.
Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. I Put a Spell on You by Screamin' Jay Hawkins. That one's a pretty classic one. Number 5 is Where the Wild Roses Grow by Nick Cave and Kylie Minogue. I'm gonna probably said that name wrong. Number 4 is Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. Number 3 is Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett. Number 2 is Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. And then number 1 is Thriller by Michael Jackson. It's a pretty solid list. I would say
Yeah.
the top 3 are probably what is on every Halloween playlist.
Yeah, those are like
Monster Mash, Ghostbusters, and Thriller.
the first ones that come to mind when you think of like Halloween songs.
Right. I mean, Monster Mash is probably more of like a number one just because of the fact that it's played, like I remember that being played like at school. Whereas
Yeah.
Thriller, I don't know, I don't think I remember that being played like in a classroom, but like Monster Mash is a good one for kids.
Yeah.
So it's just more iconic, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're pretty. Those three songs are all really iconic songs.
Yeah, and I also feel like a majority of the Halloween songs that are out there are from movie soundtracks,
Yeah.
like Ghostbusters or This Is Halloween.
Yeah, which is interesting because why can't people just write songs about Halloween? Because if you're going to be writing a song about a movie that has to do with Halloween, you can also write a song that has to do with Halloween. I don't know if you have any other things you want to discuss about Halloween music.
I don't know about anything specifically, but yeah, the I'm looking at my Spotify right now and it's got a spooky Halloween mix, but that's like the one that they make for you based on like your music taste, and none of it's like really Halloween.
Yeah.
Like I got Spider by Bo Burnham on here for some reason. I don't know how that's Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's so interesting and nuanced because everyone has a different idea of what is Halloween
Yeah.
and what is Halloween music. So I think it's really interesting, to get to understand what everybody kind of believes is a good Halloween song.
Yeah. I mean, I will say though, like that I do like more Halloween movies like over Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like with that, because like I grew up watching like a lot of the Disney movies. Like I loved Halloween Town, and then there's like Corpse Bride and like things like that. I like watched a lot more Halloween movies than Christmas movies.
Yeah, there's not as many Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Although for some reason, like I think it's interesting that like Harry Potter movies get linked in at Christmas
Yeah.
and not Halloween because like the idea of magic tends to be more related to Halloween, but I guess it's like that like because they do celebrate Christmas in it and there's like some magical moments in the snow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
kind
was
of
thinking about
interesting.
that the other day too, because I was like, why is like this is technically not a Christmas movie. Like just
Yeah.
because they happen to celebrate Christmas like throughout the school year, that doesn't necessarily make it a Christmas movie though.
Yeah. We're going to go through some of the album releases from this month. So I'm using the source album of the year. They sort it by all sorts of like they do week, month, new releases, and upcoming, and also like the year and a bunch of other different ways to sort it for people that are interested in looking. So we can just go through them. And I don't know too many of these that I'm just seeing off the bat, but I don't know if you have any input on them. So the first one is For All the Dogs by Drake. So I believe it's out of 100 and it's scored by critics and users. And I'm not sure what the criteria is to be a critic or to, in terms of scoring, but it's out of 100. The critics scored it at 50 and the users also scored it at 50. So it seems like there are mixed feelings on this album. I don't really know his music, so I can't speak to it, but
Yeah, me neither.
the next one is, and I'm probably gonna say this wrong, Suvjan Stevens by Javelin. 88 critic score, 87 user score. I don't know them either. So, then we have, I said it's Javelin by Siobhan Stevens. And then we have A Great Chaos by Ken Carson. 54 critic score, 64 user score. So again, another mixed reviews. Maybe I'll just do the ones that I know. Okay, and then the next one is Something to Give Each Other by Troye Sivan. 82 critic score, 73 user score. I really liked this album. I don't know if you've listened to it.
Not the album. I have heard the song Rush.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like a really good, I know it got popular on like TikTok and everything. I think it was like a really catchy song, but I haven't heard like the rest of the album.
Yeah. No, I very much enjoyed this album. I actually saw him on tour, as like in like maybe 2014, whenever the Blue Neighborhood tour happened. So like a long time ago. It was when the mannequin challenge was popular because we did that with the whole arena. And I can't wait to see this one on tour because he did such a good job with that album and I haven't seen him since, but I really like that. And so, and depending on prices,
Yeah. Yeah, they just keep getting more and more expensive.
Yeah. And then let's see, another album is The Rest by Boy Genius. I've heard a couple of songs from it and I liked them.
Yeah, I've heard just like a couple of songs from them in general.
I like their music, so I mean I'll probably have to give the album a listen. Bad Bunny released an album. That was pretty popular. I saw that some of the songs were doing well on the charts of Spotify. I don't like that's not like my go-to genre for music, but I did enjoy the songs that showed up. And then there was One More Time by Blink 182. I really like that album because I am a Blink 182 fan, so I don't know if my input counts too much on it.
Yeah, I mean I like that one too. That's one of the songs I actually know, but yeah, I liked that one.
Now I'm gonna go to Spotify. Let's look at the new music Friday, what they put out in here. Oh, it looks like Sabrina Carpenter put out a song. Is that a Taylor Swift cover? Oh yeah, because it's I Knew You Were Trouble. So she did a cover of that. I haven't heard that one. It's gotten over 1 million plays. Couple Blink 182 songs in here. Oh yeah, the Rolling Stones put out a new album, Hackney Diamonds. I haven't listened to that, but I mean, it's the Rolling Stones, so I'm sure it's great. I'm gonna go into and see what's on the charts right now. We'll do the top global songs. Top 50 global. Okay, right now is 7 by Jungkook. I'm trying to see how many of these songs I actually know. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll do the songs I actually know. I don't know if you also want to pull up the chart on Spotify, the top
Yeah,
50 global.
I'm kind of just like looking at like the artists that I follow and trying
Yeah,
to
and we
see
can kind of
which
go
ones.
through the ones that we know. I know Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift. That's number 7.
I feel like a lot of the music that I've been listening to came out like last month. Like I
Yeah,
feel
I
like a
know.
lot of songs came out last month.
But the top 50 global is any song. So I know Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. I know that one. There's As It Was by Harry Styles, Blank Space,
Still
Style
on the
by Taylor
charts.
Swift. Yeah. As It Was is number 25.
Wow.
I know Starboy by The Weeknd. That's 34. One of Your Girls by Troye Sivan is 39. Antihero by Taylor Swift is 40. But there's a lot of Taylor Swift songs in here.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's about it for all of the songs I know in the top 50 global. I wonder what the top song in the USA is. It's IDGAF by Drake. I haven't heard that one, but it has 12 million plays.
Yeah, I don't know it either.
So it's very popular, apparently. Oh, Noah Khan is on the US top songs. Song Stick Season is number 22. I don't know most of these songs. Wow. I know. I feel like I know a lot of different music, and then you open it up and you're like, oh, wait, I don't know half of these, or I don't know most of these.
Yeah.
And
I mean, and especially like with social media, there's so many people that are able to put out music now. So there's even more than used to be.
It has changed the music industry, I would say.
I do know that I don't know how, but They Found Me put out a song. I don't know if you know who they are, but the singer, he split off from Panic at the Disco and he started his own band.
Yep.
And he's kind of doing it like solo now, and like he released a new song, and I like it. I mean, it sounds like on the same style as like their previous songs, but it also sounds like new. It doesn't sound like the same old song.
That's good. Okay, I pulled up the Billboard music news so we can kind of look at that. Travis Scott paused a concert to stop security from kicking out a fan. That's interesting. I want to know why the fan was going to be kicked out. Ads aren't letting me read it. Wait, let's see. They're saying that the security grabbed her. This doesn't make any sense. They said it says that basically security grabbed this woman and he's like, you can't grab a woman like that, and she was able to just enjoy the concert. I do think it's important for artists to recognize, when a security, issue is happening, or, any kind of like medical emergency or whatnot, especially in the pit.
Yeah.
I was at 5 Seconds of Summer in Boston. I think it was the first night. They played for it 2 nights in a row. And when the band I think it was Bring Me the Horizon was on, when somebody in the pit started having a seizure. And so they actually stopped singing and, went off stage so that the person could get medical help. And then somebody next to me was like, well, why would they come to a show if they have epilepsy? They should be able to enjoy the concert too.
Yeah.
And also maybe they didn't know.
Yeah.
Shy Girl canceled a joint tour with Tinashe due to health issues. Said she's truly heartbroken.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm a fan of Tinashe.
Yeah, it says due to an ongoing respiratory condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad, but health comes first,
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to go on tour when you're sick or anything else.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more artists are like paying attention more to either like mental health or physical health, and not just like pushing through it, like through listening to bodies and their minds and things.
So now I'm looking at their trending, and the top trending news story is that Bruno Mars was instructed to evacuate Israel amid terrorist attacks, leaving his band's gear behind. This is from the 9th. He was forced to cancel his world tour, which was supposed to end Sunday in Qatar. He was set to become the 3rd American artist to perform 2 sold-out concerts at the 7,000 capacity, I'm probably going to say this wrong, Hayarkon Park in Tel Aviv, Israel, after Madonna and Michael Jackson. But nope. Oh, there's a bit about Taylor Swift not being at a Chiefs Viking game. I think that's so interesting that people are like tuning in to football because she might be on the screen.
Yeah, and they're buying like all the jerseys and everything and like going to the games just to maybe see her.
It's crazy to me. Like, I can't even fathom that. Like, I'm a big football fan. I'm a Patriots fan. I was actually watching the game right before this. But I'm like, I would never start watching a sport just in the off chance that I maybe see a celebrity on TV or I maybe see them at the stadium.
Yeah.
And besides, even if you like went to the stadium, you'd be nowhere near her unless like you're have a box or something, you know?
Yeah.
And even
And
then, she probably has enough security that you wouldn't really get close to her or anything.
yeah.
Just it outstands me.
I saw somebody say something like, "Oh, she should start dating like an environmental rights activist so that she, like so you can get more awareness of it, like she is with football."
It's so interesting that like if she, suddenly was like, oh, we need to, save the world, people would all be all for it.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting how much somebody like her can have influence on the world at large.
Yeah. I mean,
It kind of blows my mind, the influence that she has.
yeah, I mean, I've seen like so many videos from like the concert movie, like
Yeah.
just people like lining up and like buying the popcorn buckets and like dancing, singing in the theaters, and it's crazy.
I mean, that's really fun though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I went to her concert, so why would I need to go see it again?
Yeah.
Is my reasoning. I'll wait until I don't know where it's going to be streaming, but I'll wait until it's streaming somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you going to see it in theaters?
Probably not in theaters. Yeah, I'll probably just wait for it to be on streaming because like I like Taylor Swift, but I'm not like huge fan of her. I like her music and her songwriting and everything, but I'm not like huge fan.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm not a huge fan either, but I went. So my sister actually had tickets, and then she couldn't go that night, so she went another night with friends. So I got her tickets, and so me and a friend went that night. And my friend is one of the biggest Taylor Swift fans I know, so that was very exciting for her. And I was kind of more just there for because I love concerts.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't understand the point of a video of a concert. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like making a movie about a concert.
I mean, with Taylor Swift, I can like understand it because like tickets were so hard to get
Yeah.
and like so many people were like in the queue and like they couldn't get in, they couldn't
Yeah.
get tickets and everything, or they were too expensive. So it's kind of like a way for them to see the concert because they weren't able to go.
But just like in general, I'm like, then it's not the same as being at the concert, obviously. I think that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'd rather like have a movie made about like the behind the scenes. Like I know that there are some movies out there, but I'd rather like not like focus on the artist. I'd rather learn about like, how they designed the set and like speak to like the set designers and or lighting designers and just kind of like learn more about that. Because I feel like people are more, they just want to see the finished product. They don't care how it got there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like that would be more interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, Ariana Grande, there's one on Netflix. It's like mostly like concert, but then there is like some behind the scenes, like it shows her like driving like to the venues and things, and it shows her like rehearsing, and so it's like it goes from like the concert and then behind the scenes and then like the concert.
I know, but I'd still rather it just be the behind the scenes personally.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's already been some new Christmas songs being released. I don't like that. It's not even Halloween.
Yeah.
It's just, that's a big no for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thoughts on that are.
I feel like around Thanksgiving is like the time when we can start listening to Christmas music.
Yeah, that's been the rule in my house since my sister was like really young. She's big Christmas music, Christmas and Christmas music person. So the rule was always on Black Friday. We took down all of our Christmas decorations and set up the house. And at this time, we still had like a stereo with CDs, which we still have, we just don't use it. But that would be blasting Christmas music throughout the house. And then it just like never stopped from then till Christmas. And I remember, oh God, I don't remember what song it was. I'll have to ask her. But there was this one song that she played on repeat for days on end right before Christmas. And it drove all of us crazy. But it's too early right now.
Yeah.
I don't understand it because it's like, why? You have all this great other music before Christmas.
Yeah.
What songs have you been listening to this month?
Mostly just songs that have been out for probably like a few years. I think.
Do you do Last FM?
No, I do like Receipt.
Oh, yeah.
Or yeah, whatever that is.
Let's see, what is your top artist this month? Can you see that? Or top song?
Yeah, top artist was Panic at the Disco.
Okay. Mine was Noah Khan. What was your top song?
Weekends by Big Time Rush.
That's a good one. Mine was Homesick by Noah Khan, and my top album was Stick Season by Noah Khan. So I think I had a Noah Khan month.
I mean, he's kind of like fall too, like fall.
Yeah, New England fall vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll put out a Christmas album.
Maybe.
I always think it's interesting that all of these artists put out Christmas albums, but most of the time it's not new music, it's just covers of old Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you not have anything original to say about this time?
No, I mean, and then sometimes too, it might just be their label telling them that they have to do it, and
Yeah.
so.
But it's always interesting to me that it's like there's so much music surrounding Christmas and so many songs that people cover, but there's not that many even Thanksgiving or Halloween songs. Like I'm trying to think like Thanksgiving songs. I'm like, the only one I know is like, what's that song about the turkey? It's some kid's song that we sang in school about a turkey. I'm gonna Google it. I want to know what it's called now.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you any Thanksgiving songs.
Albuquerque Turkey.
Nope, never heard of it.
That's the one song. Yeah. Let's see. No, I don't want it on YouTube. I want the lyrics. I'm gonna look up the lyrics for it. Yeah, it's to the tune of "Oh My Darling Clementine." Albuquerque is a turkey, and he's feathered and he's fine, and he wobbles and he gobbles and he's absolutely mine. And it just goes on more about just like a turkey. And it's just a song we sang in school. But that's the one Thanksgiving song that I know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any.
And I also know that it is an American holiday, so I know that not
Yeah.
everybody celebrates it, but I feel like you can sing a song about being thankful for things, and it can kind of just come out in this time and not be a thanks, like it's not marketed as being a Thanksgiving song, yet it kind of really is. If that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
And then you can get away from just like releasing songs for American holidays and you're just releasing a song about being thankful.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a lot that can be written about Thanksgiving. And I don't know, I feel like in my mind, there's less to be said about Christmas because it's all already been said. That's just my opinion. Obviously, everybody has different opinions.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thoughts on that are.
I mean, yeah, like you said, there is more to be said than Christmas. There's so many Christmas songs and then so many re-recordings of like old Christmas songs and everything. It's probably just because like Christmas is more like the quote unquote like glamorous holiday, like it's more, like aesthetic than like Thanksgiving. So like labels and people kind of just like latch onto that. So it's like easier than like Thanksgiving.
And there's not even that many New Year's songs either. But I feel like that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I don't even know what, like, if I were to, not that I write songs, but if I were to write a song about the new year, I mean, like, I don't know, like, would it just be like hopes and dreams? Like, what else can you say?
I don't know.
I feel like there's not a whole lot to say there.
No.
But it's interesting which holidays music kind of has latched on to.
Yeah.
It's like kind of just Christmas is the big one.
Yeah, because I mean, Valentine's
aside
Day
from like
that would just be
subcultures
love.
have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Like with Valentine's Day, that would just be love songs. There's none like specifically Valentine's Day, but you could just put any love song on there and then call it a Valentine's Day song.
Right. Yeah, but I'm gonna say, like, aside from like subcultures having their own songs for certain religious holidays or, federal state holidays, I feel like in general, the music industry, kind of the one big holiday that's marketed by them is really Christmas as a majority, which is so interesting because there's so many other holidays out there that they could take advantage of.
Yeah.
So it's just it's interesting that that's really the one they latched onto.
Yeah, I'm probably also like going off of just the commercialization of it and just like, people are buying gifts for other people. So then like, like that's more of like a way for companies to make money. So it's like Christmas is like very profitable for them. So then you can release a Christmas song to go like along with those things. Then
Yeah. Makes sense. Like I understand it because it is so commercialized that it's a good time to release music and that it will get listens at that time, but it annoys me at the same time. Okay, I'm trying to think of what's upcoming in music in the next month that I know about. I'm gonna look up upcoming album releases.
I think isn't Britney Spears supposed to be releasing her memoir in a couple of days?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm kind of like interested in that because with all the stuff that's like happened in her life with the conservatorship and everything.
Yeah. No, that will definitely be interesting because I feel like it's something that needs to be shared so that nobody else kind of falls into that.
Yeah.
Which would be horrible. I'm looking, Pitchfork does new music, but it's literally every single thing coming out. It's not broken up. It's just it's new music releases and upcoming albums. Oh, okay. So they did best new album is I Killed Your Dog by Lorraine, and it's experimental. The best new track, even though this is from, September, it's Will Anybody Ever Love Me by Siobhan Stevens. And then the best new reissue is Surround by Hiroshi Yoshimura. So that's interesting because I don't even think about like reissues that much.
Yeah.
But that is something to think about. Let's see what they have for news. Well, Madonna opened up about hospitalization because she had a bacterial infection.
Yeah, saw that.
She said she was unconscious in the hospital and people were thinking and predicting that she might not make it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was sick.
Yeah, I remember that because she had to like cancel the tour. She was like hospitalized and everything, and it was like really serious.
Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus released a new version of Wrecking Ball. I haven't listened to it, but I'm sure it's great. Lady Gaga performs with Rolling Stones at album release party. I'll have to watch that video. That's probably really cool. Nothing else. It's more just like people announcing tours and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on Media Critic, which has upcoming album release calendar, and I'm just gonna do the artists that I know of. Oh, Jimmy Buffett is obviously not him, but it's called Equal Strain on All Parts. That will probably do really well because, you know, he's passed away and people, for some reason, once an artist has passed away, their songs seem to skyrocket.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. People are like, oh my God, wait, I forgot about this artist or, you know, whatever. So I think that's interesting. So that's coming out November 3rd. Chris Stapleton is releasing an album on November 10th. Let's see. Oh, Dolly Parton's putting out another album, Rockstar, November 17th. Plain White Tees are putting out an album, Plain White Tees, November 17th as well.
Oh, that Nicki Minaj one's probably going to be pretty big.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj is also, so many albums wrapping on the 17th. And that one is Pink Friday too. So that's it for me for albums from artists that I am a big fan of in November. I don't know if there are any that you're looking forward to.
Not that I can remember. I feel like so many of my favorite artists released like new albums and stuff this year, but I feel like they did it at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you everyone for listening to the fandom news for October. You can find us everywhere on STO Live's podcast. And if you want to be a part of a fandom news recording in the future, there is a form on our link tree that you can fill out. Thank you for listening. Bye.